Hello YouTube! Today in the Naughty Librarian, I'm bringing you one more book haul. So yes, I know, I said I was gonna do fewer book hauls because, you know, my shelves are insane. But, like I can't not buy books. And in my defense, some of these were pre-orders and also things I just really wanted. Whatever, here's a book haul. I don't have to defend myself. Let's start things off with Guns of the Dawn by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and this was highly recommended to me by Leanna from Leanna's Library, and you know, low-key it might be a book of the month in the future for Blades and Botch Rivers Book Club, just saying. This one is kind of like a war story, and it's also a little bit like Regency England kind of vibing. And so there's this like fictional place, and then the king gets killed, and then like war for like a bunch of time. And we're following Emily in particular, and she's, you know, a genteel young lady, but eventually this war gets so out of hand that they run out of dudes. So there's like, all right, we're conscripting ladies now. So now she's in this war. We can barely hold a musket, but she's like, all right, I'm fighting this war. And then things happen. I don't know. The cover's really cool. I've heard nothing but good things. Also, like, look how floppy it is. Like, is it just me, or do floppy paperbacks just, like, satisfy something in your soul? So yes, Guns of the Dawn. I am so excited to read it, and, you know, perhaps it will be a book of the month for the Blades and Botch Rivers Book Club. One of my pre-orders that came in is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. First of all, this cover, gorgeous. Love it. Also, it's sapphic, it's dark academia, and I really like Victoria Lee as an author. So, like, it has a lot of things going for it already to make me pre-order it. So this one is Felicity and Ellis, and they're at this like creepy boarding school that has a history of like ghosts, murder, witchcraft, all that jazz. And Felicity is, you know, kind of still recovering from the death of her former girlfriend, and she's back at this school, and she was kind of got pulled into the darkness of witchcraft for a little bit, I'm assuming. And then she's like, no, I'm putting that away, I'm not doing that shit no more. And then Ellis comes around and she's like, hey, let's go poke the dark stuff together. So like things are gonna get complicated, and it's witchy, it's dark academia, it's sapphic. I'm so excited for this one. I'm so excited. Another pre-order that came in was Gods and Monsters by Shelby Mahurin. This is the conclusion to the Serpent and Dove series, which I have absolutely loved so far. Like, the basic gist here, mind you, this is the third book of a trilogy, so a lot of things have happened, but we have Lou and Reed. I know, it's Lou Reed, but whatever. Lou is a witch, Reed is a witch hunter, and how are these crazy kids gonna make it work? Because, you know, they're married. So, you know, they have like a complicated relationship with each other. Also, there's like really cool witchcraft. It's like loosely France-ish. Like, I don't really know if it's really France, but it's like based on France, and it's witches, and they've got to save the day because Lou has an evil mom, like super evil. The moms are always evil in these books, but yeah, she's super evil, and they gotta save the world from her. So they got a lot on their plates, but yes, I am so excited. I also picked up The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin, mainly just because I want to read more stuff by N.K. Jemisin. I've only really read the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, and while that book is so weird, it's also genius. So, I don't know, like, it's one of the books, like, I don't know if I'm smart enough to understand all of the nuance, but it's very, very good. So I do want to read something else, and then this book kind of, like, caught my eye. And I know it's about New York City and, like, kind of the mythical souls that the city possesses, and you're following all these different characters as they're going around the city and like living their lives, and there's magical elements to it, I'm assuming, and all different walks of life, and I definitely want to see what she's gonna do with, you know, a magical book, but that definitely happens in New York, so it's not like her other book, which is definitely speculative fiction. It's kind of dying earth trope. This one is like, no, this is us, this is real time in New York. So I kind of wanted to see what she does with like present day stuff and also magic, so I'm excited. I also picked up The Inheritance of Arcadia Divina, and I'm really hoping I'm saying Arcadia correctly because I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll find out later, but ooh, this one sounds so cool. Like, did anyone else watch Charmed on TV? Because if so, I feel like this is the book for you. Arcadia Divina is kind of like the matriarch of this family. And, you know, her inheritance was to, you know, these three sisters who are kind of younger, and she gives them stuff. And then she just ups and turns into a tree because, you know, that's what they do. And, and these gifts have manifested in their lives in like numerous ways, like, just like blessings or powers or something. And then now someone's trying to pick through this family tree, shaking stuff loose that they should not be shaking. So these three sisters got to team up and be like, hey, this is not cool. We got to stop this. So they go to Ecuador, which is where the matriarch is from, to try to figure out like the origins of her powers. So like, I'm so excited. I mean, it's not exactly Charmed, but I feel like it's in the same vein, except this time the magic is Ecuadorian, which sounds so cool. I haven't really read anything with like Ecuadorian magic, so I am way into this. I'm so excited. Last book that honestly was a pre-order is The Heart Principle by Helen Wong, and oh my gosh, I have been obsessed with this series for so long, and this book was supposed to come out in 2020 and didn't, and now it's finally here. I finally have it. So finally we're getting Kwan's story, and he has been so interesting. He's kind of an artist, he rides a motorcycle, he's got tattoos, he's like the bad boy of that family. And then you have Anna, and she is like a professional violin player who has like achieved a lot of career success and now is completely burnt out. Like, how do I replicate that same success again? So they kind of meet, and she's going through like relationship problems with this guy, and like she meets Kwan, and with the guy it's like an open relationship, so she meets Kwan, and she keeps trying to have a one-night stand with Kwan, but it never works out because they get along so well, and like other things happen, and obviously they're supposed to be in love and together forever. But it's gonna probably take this whole book for them to figure it out. But I really love this author, and I love this series, and this book was pre-ordered for so long. I eventually just got the book of the month version because I was like, why not get the hardback? And also I got it early because this book doesn't come out till the end of August, and I got it in the beginning of August. Smart. Alright, so those are just like a few books I picked up recently. A lot of them are books that I have been hyped for so long, and then a couple of them were kind of new books that I hadn't really heard of before, but like after reading the synopsis, I'm totally into. Let me know in the comments down below, what's a book that you pre-ordered that's coming in soon? Or what's a book that you had no idea about but you just found out about and now you can't stop thinking about? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!